Please tell me we're not live again.
We are live again.
Rusev works for no one else but me.
me. Alright, so Rusev's a communist.
Rusev is
The
a
B on
communist.
the shirt does not stand for Boston, it stands for Bulgaria.
Rusev is back.
Bullshit.
I didn't miss him.
So before we get too far, let's do our introduction. Welcome to the
Rusev show. Again.
welcome to the Aftershock Corner.
So there's a live
Season
chat too,
3,
guys.
Oh
episode.
my god, there's a live chat.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna write meme things about us.
Aw, come
By the
on.
way, it's not me right now. It's the other me. The other way me.
This is why I hate sometimes. This is why I hate when it's live sometimes because I can't.
That's way too loud.
Yep. But anyhow, let me.
Better mic quality than the wrestling roundtable.
So
Those are
let's.
Okay, so we're clearly having a multiverse issue right now.
All right, let me
You
do.
should just all be on at one time.
All right, let me find it.
We're all at different times.
Hold on. This is why I hate sometimes.
Oh my god, I missed the high five.
I can't. I gotta
Okay,
split
let's
my.
get back on track.
The Rusev show.
Shut the fuck up, Rusev.
Rusev, kick your ass.
All right, so let me try this again. So, Rusev,
We
stop.
really
Rusev,
can't do this.
this is why we.
Beautiful.
So, at least we have 3 viewers.
What the other
That's-
ones are gonna be commentating? Love us.
At least we have 3 viewers. That's good.
You know, come to
All of us should be on at one time.
I know. Let me.
All of us should be.
You know, come to think of it, if we actually promoted the show on campus, we might actually get
We have to find wrestling fans. All right.
On at one time.
I know. Let me.
All of us should be.
We have to find wrestling fans. All right, I'm on it.
Right.
All right. So let me. All right. I
Good, you have to go on.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's his brand new phone.
No cracks.
All of us have 100 volume now. No! My phone! No! My stupid long password! Damn it! No! My phone! No! My
You've
stupid
been
long
saying for
password!
3 minutes, just make it try again.
Damn it!
Yeah. What? I lost my phone quick like this.
Do what I said.
No! I need the strong back. We're all supposed to be on the same time.
Is this just gonna be the
It
whole
sounds like we're in a different dimension.
Just get the message.
Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna I think this is a show when you mark this. Hi, John.
Alright.
Where have you been? Wait, don't stop. Don't push stop, please.
I was gonna press stop to see how long until you get to realize I stopped.
No, please don't. No, because this is great.
So, are we doing, what are we doing on the show today?
Let me do the introduction. Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Aftershock Corner, Season 3, Episode 14. I am Owen the Birdman Finch, and this is...
The anti-pre-show, John said.
And this is...
Steve, the Mark Slayer / Wayne Gretzky Steiner.
And...
Man.
His
Say your
name is Meh.
Man.
M-E-H.
Okay, I guess that's his
And
name.
somewhere hiding in the shadows is the Ashley /.
Now, before I really finish
Man.
the show, I would like to plug a show that I was a part of yesterday. I am going to be plugging the Ruthless Roundtable. Make sure you go check that out.
Sir Lancelot's on it. Oh, I know it's a different one too.
Is
Yeah.
it called the Ruthless Roundtable?
Oh, no, it's not. It's called the Wrestling Roundtable.
Is it called the Ruthless Roundtable?
Patrick, that's not a ride.
But anyhow, so
I was considering calling in yesterday and just saying,
Now
that's James.
let me try this again. So make sure you guys go on and check out the Wrestling Roundtable. It pretty much every former Massasoit Wrestling Corner / Aftershock Corner host James the He-Man, he would host that show.
Yeah,
And I was
but there's only one problem though. He's a pansy and he quit the show.
I thought it was just not canon.
So,
I'm gonna do my best Matt Hardy impression. Delete that shit.
but yeah, I was a part of
Deleted
it.
him.
Make sure you check that out because it was somewhat fun, and you're gonna see how different their opinions were from mine. So,
Yeah, the
Hey.
Ruthless Roundtable.
yeah.
So they changed the name?
No, I messed up the name.
What is it? Knights of the Round Table?
It's the
Wrestling Round Table.
That's
All
the
right,
Roundtable.
so-
Is the name and the 2K games.
It is, isn't it?
Yep.
I should probably make that a staple.
Knights of the Roundtable.
All right, so before we get off even more off topic, we're here to talk about Raw and SmackDown from last week because we were off last week. Because of Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I certainly did.
Sucked.
Yeah,
I got food poisoning.
sorry to hear
Bitches.
that. Your Thanksgiving?
I just hope there are like 2 people in this world that don't deserve a good Thanksgiving. People who are intolerant of other cultures
Okay.
and the Dutch.
All right.
If you don't get that reference,
Is that one Austin
yes.
Powers?
What about you? How was your Thanksgiving?
Fucking great.
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
All right, now that we
get food
Halloween.
Oh,
We said Halloween, guys. Stop thinking. Thanksgiving weekend was great.
It's okay. I screwed that up too because when I went Black Friday shopping, I told everybody on
Christmas!
Facebook that I'm going. I was like so tired. My post was going Black Friday shopping for Halloween. Everyone was like,
Hey, Steve Harvey,
reread it and
what's
then
up?
Take it down. And I was like, shit.
It's go Black Friday shopping.
So,
Steve Harvey, how are you?
That the holiday that happened 2 holidays
Oh my
ago.
gosh.
Steve Harvey, I thought you were black.
Somewhat wrestling related,
Oh.
but UFC 205 when they screwed
It's
up
not
the.
someone wrestling related.
It is. It's
That's
UFC.
UFC.
So
Totally
when
different
they
company.
screwed up the match results for I forget what belt it was,
Mine.
but like the match ended in a draw, but they said the champion had won. So
Well, technically, when it's a draw, the
he thought
champion
they was
does
gonna
win.
lose the belt, and everyone in the bar is that just starts chanting, Steve Harvey. And the dude who was
Let's get
champion
started
tried
with
running
the
out of the octagon
show.
because he thought
We're gonna be
it was
talking about both Raw and SmackDown. So, starting with Raw because it happened first.
Okay, the commentators were
You know,
Corey
like,
wait,
Graves.
show.
like the arms, like, no,
Not important. The commentary team was Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Byron Sexton.
Sexton?
Sexton.
Sounds like you said Sexton.
It's actually a thing, you know.
I know.
A Sexton, yeah.
that ain't any reference.
Yeah, that's it. But it actually really is a real thing.
Yes, I know. There's a hockey player with that name.
You know what? You know what we still never found out? What the hell's under Double D's hat? Yeah, I'll tell you this much. It's not bald because he has hair growing out of the back of his head.
Those
I know.
3 years.
Wow, we're way off topic.
Goldberg promo.
Great.
He comes out and he talks about how he thanks the fans for being. You just did the Trump. No, please don't. No.
It took me
John-
a while to realize Santino was making innuendos.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a joke.
Like, I never
All right, so let me talk about Goldberg's promo. So Goldberg comes out. He thanks the fans for being supportive of him. Thanks his wife, even though he can be.
Bird.
What did you say? What did you say?
You said bird.
Bird.
Gilbert.
And he thanks his wife for being there for him and always supporting him, even though he can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. He thanks his son, and he said that.
He has ass pains sometimes.
What?
Do you
When-
suffer
when
from
they-
He has ass pains.
I didn't say that.
Do you suffer from anal bleeding?
No, I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic in my hearing.
But
Do you suffer from anal bleeding?
then he said that after.
Ass problems.
But then there's that time where you have that one last moment.
Hey, if you're
And then Goldberg.
if you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, you're welcome.
If you have a reaction less than 4 hours, that's an issue.
But anyhow,
Or blood flow.
we're way off. We're way off topic.
if you're flaccid, God help you.
We're way off topic. But anyway, so then Goldberg says that after his match, he went backstage And Stephanie McMahon says, you're right, you did have one last ass kicking. You did have one last spear and jackhammer left in you. But you have one last title run left in you.
And he
And
says so basically, he's the first entrant into the 2017 Royal Rumble in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas.
I'm definitely excited about that.
States of America.
What do you think of the
Texas.
promo?
Planet Earth.
Boom. Next.
You didn't like it? What did you hate about
Better
it?
than Canada.
Yes,
That is Goldberg.
Fuck
Boom.
Canada.
Oh, did you like Goldberg's promo?
I loved it.
That was good. Good work by Goldberg. His mic work has really improved this time around.
I thought it was,
This is
yeah.
nothing.
My colleague would disagree.
Do you think he's gonna win the Rumble?
No.
No. I think Brock Lesnar's gonna screw him over.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna have a good showing, and then he'll be in there in the final 10, maybe.
Yeah.
I think, what number will Goldberg get?
Probably like not number one. It would be like a decent
Maybe 20.
it would be like 15 to 25 range.
Yeah.
I feel like Goldberg's gonna be the second person out, and they won't do anyone big for like the first few people.
They
So like,
well, they
you know,
do a follow-up.
like I think maybe like from 1 to 7, Goldberg will be 2, and he'll just within 10 seconds toss every person out. Then number 8 can be Braun Strowman, and they'll actually rumble for a bit.
Bubba was 3.
Yeah, number 3's been really good these past 3 years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Bubba, AJ, could be, but then
Could be
again, they're both
Goldberg.
surprise entrants. Goldberg's a no.
I would love to see a surprise entrance.
John doesn't like
See,
this.
the thing is too, for the Rumble, there has to be more surprise entrants. They can't be. That's the reason why people are drawn into the Royal Rumble, is because of the surprise entrance
Yep.
factor.
Like he had,
Like, if it was
Like if it's an NXT
Like,
superstar or someone from outside the company, like Bubba Ray Dudley returning for the first time in 10 years, which no one really knew about.
like if I got
why Piper took like Jimmy Snuka
Exactly.
2008.
if it was my way, it'd be AJ out at number 1 if he's not champion. Joe out at number 2. Chris McDaniel's out at number 3.
Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows? Anyone could show up. And the thing is too, it's like the commentators said they don't know what's going on. They haven't seen what's going on.
Yeah.
But a lot of
They
people
don't-
backstage don't know what's going on.
They don't want none.
No one really knows what's going on.
They don't
Yeah.
want none. No.
You're in Steve's way.
Of course they don't.
What
I know, that's the point.
Seth, Dean, and Roman were the first 3.
That would be sick. They should just kill.
You know what would probably get Roman a good reaction if he was number 3 and the other 2 are already out there, because people want to boo him because they cheer him because they know what was coming now.
I can see that happening though. I can see them
Doing a shield.
in the Rumble.
But we'll talk about that. We're not at the Rumble yet. Raw tonight. Rumble's.
I'm just super stoked for the Rumble though.
Yeah. I think the Rumble's
Place
gonna
your
be
bets.
Oh, sharp bats. Play
I like
sharp
to
bats.
Away.
Yeah. So it's actually a month away. Kind of, now.
Isn't TLC this
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah. All right. Next. So what did you hate about Goldberg's promo? Okay.
I guess we know that John liked it.
Yeah. All right. Next match.
But you don't know. Kofi Kingston and Big E versus, speaking of gay, The New Day.
The new gig.
Wait, what?
The New Gay versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles.
So the New Day cut a promo and they talk about how they led their team to victory at
Come on,
Survivor
they were
Series.
unicorn horns. The joke is their day.
Yeah. Pretty
It's like the heartthrobs. We all knew they were gay, but the joke
And,
is that nobody else.
But Billy and Chuck.
They said that even though they were house
they were
first,
just really,
captains
really good
are
friends.
able to form good
Right,
teams.
Chris?
And they pretty much
Billy and Chuck
talk
was
about
really good friends.
how
Oh,
they're
yeah,
really
really
close
good
to
friends.
breaking Demolition's tag team title record. They're 27 days away. And, no, not 20, 23 days away, actually. And they pretty much, they make a lame joke where Kofi Kingston says, we're going to demolish Demolition's tag title record.
Baby.
Yeah. And then we had the match. It was a pretty good match. I don't think this is the best match that they've had. This might be the worst match they've had, but I'm not saying this match was bad. Just the other 2 matches they've had is better.
Oh yeah.
And I have a piece of paper in front of my face, but I'm just going to keep talking. And they had Cesaro and Sheamus just dominate Kofi Kingston in the beginning of the match. I thought there was one sick spot in the match was when Cesaro throughout the rest of the match. Are you taking a picture of me?
Yes. A sexy.
Okay.
That's gross.
Just
playing with them.
And then, so Sheamus goes for a suplex. Kofi lands on his feet. Kofi lands on his feet. And
This escalated quickly.
yeah.
Open your mouth, Owen.
And
Open it.
Sheamus goes to attack him. Kofi ducks it and he accidentally hits Cesaro. Big E gets the hot tag on Sheamus. And
Okay.
then pretty much Kofi then gets tagged back into the matchup. Kofi and Cesaro start going at it. And then Sheamus lays out Big E with a blow kick when Cesaro had the sharpshooter locked in on Kofi. And Xavier Woods gets up on the apron, distracts the referee, and Kofi taps out. But the referee doesn't see it, so it doesn't count. And then Sheamus goes after Xavier Woods. Kofi rolls up Cesaro, and Sheamus tries to go in the win, but Xavier Woods holds his leg. And Kofi ends up getting the victory, and the New Day keep the tag team titles, which I'm obviously fine with. I mean, I think they should have lost the title a long time ago, but if they want to break the tag team title record, it makes sense to keep it on the New Day. I just hope that they lose them pretty soon because they're starting to get stale. So, but overall, really a good match, and yeah.
Coming from someone who wore the New Day shirt at WrestleMania.
I think they would, yeah, but I think it'd be a better thing if they chase for the titles now instead of keeping the titles. But what did you think of this match, John?
I'll put it like this. I think they're slowly turning them heel.
I feel like they are because they were acting heel on this
Did
show.
they ever truly turn face?
Yes.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. You freaked out over that shit.
Okay, that's right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
They did.
overall,
Against,
what did you think of the match and stuff overall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Decent.
Yeah.
Not New Day's best match.
Let's keep the
Steve?
I was gonna say, I just want the New Day to come out and admit that they stole their entire gimmick from Sister Act.
I think I said that they stole the gimmick from Sister Abigail. It's like, wait a
Sister
minute.
Act. Do you even know what that is?
Yeah, it's a movie with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
I was in. We're not talking about that movie because we're men.
Yeah.
Let's keep this gay
We're
train.
straight.
All right, but overall, it seemed
Anyone
like
brought it up.
everyone decently enjoyed that though. So
Yeah, even though we're straight, let's keep this gay train going here. Chris Jericho backstage.
The gay train going.
Shoot. Wait, we get to the next segment.
pretty much, Chris Jericho says that he's going to see who to blame is for the reason that Team Raw lost to Team SmackDown last night. He's gonna do like a big autopsy of it. So, which we will find, which will be on that later.
Okay, then we have the penis.
Yeah.
I told you, we're gonna keep this gay train going.
What
It's
are
the
you
penis.
talking about? What?
It's
No,
a
I'm
Amore's penis.
Who wants to talk about this?
I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Of course he would. He would.
Like, can you at least let people?
Yep, it is.
Can you at least
don't-
let people see him?
Well, Stevie likes to talk about men's dicks.
All right, let's let Steve talk about it.
He's
Live
even the
on
dick talker
YouTube.
about it.
It's
He's a
too
fuckboy.
hot for. Well, it's not really that hot because it's into more naked. Anyhow.
He's judging men over here.
Yeah, sure, we're getting in.
My name is
So-
David Montoya.
You killed my father.
Ooh.
Alright, so Enzo's knocking on a door and he's shirtless, complaining that Cass needs to let him back in the locker room. Then the camera pans back and it turns out he's not just shirtless, he's also pantsless.
He's also not naked too.
Oh no, he was definitely naked.
No, he wasn't. It's fucking pixelated, Steve.
He was definitely naked.
He was definitely pixelated because he wouldn't be walking in the hallway with his jimmies out.
I question all that. I'm not actually doubting a lot of WWE superstars wouldn't do that.
Why would you?
Why?
Why would they?
Why would they?
They make millions of dollars per year. They haven't got much to lose. So I mean, why not?
That's fucking disgusting.
But WWE.
First of all, it's
so-
sexual
Tell you
harassment.
what.
Like,
Nowadays, no, but maybe in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the thing is, he's walking backstage.
Be careful what you
and,
say.
Titus O'Neil basically told him to put some damn clothes on. Lana, for a decent 5 seconds, stared at Enzo's junk,
Yeah. Rusev.
and then this happened.
Oh, Rusev, you're a bit fucking tipsy. What's going on here?
Here, I'm gonna narrate this in a British voice. And then Rusev, angry as a bird, said,
I will kick the ass of one Enzo Amore.
actually, he said, what the hell are you doing to my wife? And then he blocked Lana's eyes.
Do not put words in my mouth. I'm here now.
Gay said was pretty
I'm
upset
not-
over here.
I'm not the one putting things in your mouth. That was Enzo, actually.
Oh.
You know what the best part of this whole thing is? They kick city.
They kick City.
That's right, I keep up with trends.
Where
I was kind
an
of,
old man.
I was kind of thinking
Like,
that
don't be
Enzo.
forward.
Well, yeah, then
Asshole.
Cass came to his defense and they settled the match. Enzo.
That's a, so you are an old man, because I'm like 20 years old and you're in your 30s.
Not be naked? Or you think he's gonna be naked? But
I thought it was actually gonna come out in this like underwear and wrestle match.
But I
I
thought,
want him to be partially naked.
I didn't want that to
so
happen.
are you saying you want to see another man naked?
I wanted to see another
He
man.
is a
fuckboy after all. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. What?
Well, who's like somewhat a lot like John? That was weird.
Me and him are distant relatives.
How distant?
How far away is Bulgaria from here?
I don't have a phone turtle.
No. Sorry.
Bitch.
I don't give people that want to see other men naked. I don't,
You homophobe. That homophobic or is that just?
Well, you're gay.
I'm not gay. I have a girlfriend, dude.
Good cover.
Touche.
Anyhow, overall this segment was I thought the segment was okay, but it was just really weird and oh my god, Rusev just destroyed
I get a good
the
time.
Guanos.
I'm gonna see if I can like throw the pen into the paper. Let's see if I can do it.
Okay, I'll read this. Yeah, so it's in. Shit.
Please don't crack my screen.
Alright, let's see. I'm probably gonna miss horribly.
Well then.
He was right.
Well, Steve, your accuracy is not quite there.
Anyhow, overall this segment, I thought WWE took a risk doing this segment, and
It's
I thought,
funny.
and it was funny.
That's funny until Steve ruined it.
And overall, Enzo Amore acted really good in the segment.
It was funny because he was naked backstage and was all ha.
Ready? Steve Anus.
Oh,
Enzo's
let's-
fist.
Now it's gonna be tough. Now it's gonna be tough. But over, John, what did you? John,
Owen, he was laughing, but he was like, look at that package.
what did you think of this segment?
It was hilarious.
I was laughing.
What do you think of the segment, John?
Laughing at the childish man.
It was fine.
What about Rusev?
He was laughing but staring at his junk.
What do you
No,
think,
I was
Rusev?
laughing. I was staring at Lana.
Wait,
And I was secretly wishing.
Rusev, what did you
the
think of
way
this
around.
segment?
You were wishing that it was you in Lana's spot, looking down.
No. I mean, I wish it was Enzo with clothes on.
I
And Lana not with clothes on. Whether or not I had clothes on,
I
while
fucked
watching
later
Raw
than
is my business.
So you were instantly turned down by Enzo Amore.
Now, if you excuse me at 8 o'clock tonight, I gotta go do some men's things.
What about 7:30?
You mean,
I don't watch the pre-show. I want to have clothes on for the pre-show.
So you have no clothes on for the Enzo Amore segment because you're all,
Yeah,
you're a little flaccid.
You have
You're
no
a little
clothes,
one-inch
so you have
pitch.
no clothes on when you watch the vlog.
Even when I'm taking a shower during Raw, I still wear a bathing suit.
Whoa.
Enzo,
mental
is
issues.
he never nude from like Arrested Development?
Yeah.
I never nude from the Arrested
He
Development.
definitely had like a pair of underwear on, but they blurred it out so it didn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they were probably like.
He was not naked, Steve, but it was your sexual fantasy or something.
See, this is what makes wrestling fun, because then we can make jokes like this, and we can tease Steve
What
about
are you
it.
doing, Rusev? Wrestling, Rusev, you butchered that piece of paper.
What everyone's trying to say about this was Rusev just ate the one.
Rusev, you got some issues, bro. Rusev, you got some issues, bro. You need help.
But overall, this was a funny segment. I think everybody, everyone thought it was hilarious.
Bitch.
Hat.
The paper can be destroyed by Rusev.
All right, what was the next segment or match or whatever?
Stephanie McMahon and Vic Foley.
Terrible.
Big Foley? That was Big Foley.
Big Vickery. Big Foley.
Big.
Did I really write? I wrote Big Foley.
No!
Big Foley.
What's the I don't have Vic Foley here. It's that right to the
So
What does it say? What does the thing
I hate Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon's promos together. Lately the backstage interactions has been awful. I don't know what happened. It feels like ever since that they had Stephanie McMahon just bury McFoley a few weeks ago, it just feels like every time that the segments are just corny, they're hokey, and they're just
Castrations.
And they turn themselves around.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep this game train going with castration.
But Sami Zayn comes in, and Mick Foley says that he appreciates that Sami Zayn is a huge fan of him, and that he was a huge inspiration to him. But since Sami Zayn didn't win the Intercontinental Championship to Monday Night Raw, he feels like there has to be some sort of ramifications. So Mick Foley, Sami Zayn got worse than
Wait,
his
are you watching the show? No, I'm not.
Sami Zayn got worse than his spanking because Sami Zayn got put into a match against Braun Strowman, and Mick Foley says, he doesn't have a choice, and obviously Stephanie McMahon forced him to do this because you can totally see it when they walk away. Stephanie McMahon was all happy about it, but Mick Foley was very.
God, did you eat anything today?
Hungry.
So, Chris, what did you think of the backstage segment with Stephanie
Stupid.
and Mick? Okay, what do you think?
Sounds like a fucking dog over
I'll get
there.
to it later on when we review the match on what
Yeah.
I think this can be for Sammy, but it was okay.
I made a crowd.
What do you think of the segment with Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley?
Sucks. Move on.
Every Monday.
Wow, John, you're back.
Monday night.
Okay, next. What was next? Wow, the Raw knows are just getting destroyed today.
I have a stick in mine.
Wow.
Cedric Alexander versus Isla Davis.
Best known as
Lad Davis.
Alia Davawi.
Lad Davis.
That's what it says here.
First of all, Davis.
Big Jerry Davari.
Big Jari Davar.
But anyhow, Davawi talks about.
Speaking of gay Steve, here he is again. He strikes.
That's an ECW reference.
He strikes again.
That's an ECW
This match was
Strikes again.
a pretty good match. Davawi gets on the mic and talks about how people say that Canada's supposed to be better than the United States, but seeing this thing, Canada's just as bad as the United States. And then he says something in Arab that no one really understood.
Except if you speak Arab.
Yeah.
Bigotry.
And then we had the match, and it was a good match.
A bigotry.
Cedric Alexander goes to do a springboard clothesline, but then Davawi trips somebody, ends up landing on the ropes really hard. I thought that looked really cool. And then Cedric Alexander wins with the Lumbo, which was a good finish. And I kind of wish Cedric Alexander had a more prominent role in the cruiserweight division,
What
but
happened to the notes?
Rusev ate him.
Really?
Yeah.
That animal.
Yeah.
Gotta take care of it.
You missed a lot. We were just talking. I was just.
Wow,
talking-
suddenly John comes in the picture and Rusev leaves.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Editing.
What do you think of Cedric Alexander versus Davawi, Steve?
I thought it was a good match. I always like seeing Cedric Alexander wrestle. I think he's probably, I'd say he's maybe the best.
Yeah. What about you, John? Cedric Alexander versus Davawi. What do you think?
Next.
Wait, Chris got to give his thoughts.
Great.
Okay.
The highlight reel.
Chris, talk about it. I think you want to talk about this.
It was great.
That's it?
Next.
I mean, you don't really need to know. I
You
mean,
don't really know. It's the same stuff they've been doing, the same shtick they've been doing. They blame Roman Reigns for the loss. They tease like they're gonna break up, and then they don't, and then they both say Roman Reigns at the same time, and who cost them the match.
and they're all buddy.
And they're buddy, and then I think
Then,
Seth Rollins comes down,
yeah.
and then Roman Reigns saves
It
the
says that
day.
the opportunity that he got was he could have a universal title match, and he wants it tonight. So then Roman Reigns, like you said, makes a save.
Roman Reigns makes a save for his buddy.
And
Keep it going.
Mick
Keep
Foley,
this going.
Mick Foley comes
Keep
out.
the train going.
Mick Foley comes
I
out
guess
against
there's only one more person
It's coming for you.
that needs to get on this train.
but
And he's on
then
the blue brand where he shouldn't be.
Oh, I think you're talking about that train. I thought you were talking about the other train.
Yeah, the train.
But then they,
Terrible Terry takes pain train.
The
but then
train,
Mick Foley,
the pain train's coming for them.
but then Mick Foley comes out and says that Seth Rollins is going to get a Universal Championship match tonight in a no disqualification match with both Roman Reigns and Chris Jericho banned from ringside. So overall, a really good segment. When they both said Roman Reigns, I was like, whoa. You know, like this was, and especially to the stuff they were saying, like you actually believe that they were going to turn on each other. So, and then when Owens even said, it's just a stupid list and all that, that was really good. Okay,
It's great.
yeah. What do you think of the segment, Steve?
So I guess Rusev's back now, and I'm leaving the camera.
Come on, Rusev.
I did leave the camera.
Really not.
Now you just spoke, but you spoke speaking in John's voice though.
They can't see me.
It's perfect. Me.
I can see your hat, your hood, the hat hood.
What's the next?
The hat hood.
Rusev or whoever you are, whoever you want. Someone give their thoughts about the highlight
His
reel.
camera out of pain.
The highlight meow.
It sucked.
Okay.
The highlight reel? The highlight reel sucked.
Yes.
Fuck you, Rusev.
I miss Carlito.
What did you hate about the highlight reel?
Because Rusev wasn't on it because he's a little pussy and he can't handle it.
I miss Carlito.
Is that what you hated
Because
about
his wife was checking out another
Were you
man.
crying?
He
Were you
enjoyed it
crying
thoroughly.
listening to Carlito's Cabana?
Yeah, because Carlito's Cabana wasn't on.
Carlito's Cabana?
Were
Carlito's
you wiping his
Carlito's
tears?
Cabana.
Were you
Carlito's Cabana.
Were you wiping your tears with
Fuck out.
tissues and everything?
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get
My
out of
shit
here.
is none of your business.
Get
So,
out of here with that shit.
What's the next match or segment?
Just watch my.
It just says Rusev with Lana.
Just stare into the.
I think this was Rusev versus Enzo Amore. I really wish Rusev was here.
Yeah, I'll even turn on.
I really wish Rusev was here right now so he could give his thoughts on it. This was a squash, and Rusev just destroyed Enzo Amore, and then afterwards he runs away from Big Cass before he can attack him. So
Vomit.
yeah, I mean, it really this was pointless,
All
and
this.
I think Enzo Amore should have gotten some offense. So
It ain't pointless. Rusev win. Rusev always wins.
Rusev, shut the fuck up.
What did
No
you
one
think?
wants to
What
hear
did you think
your
of
ugly voice
Rusev
anymore.
versus Enzo Amore?
Fucking stupid.
What did you think of Rusev?
He did.
Completely unnecessary.
What did you think of Rusev versus Enzo Amore?
Completely unnecessary.
Rusev win.
Um,
It's important.
Good setup for Cass versus Rusev. I think Cass should kick his ass.
That's not gonna happen.
They could. Wow, he ate right through the number.
I know.
He's fucking a brutal savage. That's why.
So what's the next?
He was hungry and he needed something to eat, so he ate paper instead.
Apparently they don't have enough food down there in Bulgaria.
I've been down there several times.
Really?
Nice.
Well, he was kind of pissed off because
It's my distant cousin, you know.
Yeah.
I've been eating this stuff
his
with
wife
Rusev
was-
for years.
his wife was enjoying what Enzo Mori was packing.
I've been eating this
Mine
stuff
is
with
big
Rusev for years. and
But,
I fixed
Rusev-
it myself.
But the thing is too, Rusev just completely destroyed Enzo Amore. It was so good that Enzo Amore rolled into position to get put into the accolade. Like he allowed Rusev to put him in the accolade because he's such a nice guy.
He allowed him to touch his bum too, also.
You just keep this gay train going. We have the Golden Truth versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Steve, talk about
Stupidest fucking match.
Okay, Chris, you talk about it.
It's so stupid.
The winner of this match though
Did
got
we really think that the Golden Truth was gonna win that match? Did they go into that show thinking, the Golden Truth versus Anderson and Gallows? Does the crowd think Golden Truth is gonna win? Nope.
But this was also a chance for them. Whoever had won this match.
Chill out.
That's John.
I looked at the Golden Truth the same way I looked at James Ellsworth.
Terrible.
It was like, you know what, let's see.
The Golden Truth actually had promise though,
They did.
but then once they became a team, they didn't really have any future direction for them. But
It should be like Booker T and Goldust, and they should get a fucking tag team title run.
this match was to decide who was going to be the number one
Booker
contenders
T
to
needs to be
the
their manager.
WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. And obviously Gallows and Anderson won.
The dancing guys.
I really don't want to see Gallows and Anderson versus Kofi. No, not versus the New Day. We've seen every type. We've seen him versus Kofi and Big E. We've seen it versus Big E and Xavier Woods, and we've seen it with Kofi and Xavier Woods. So I really just don't want to see Gallows and Anderson versus the New Day anymore, but it's like they don't have a lot of tag teams, so I guess I get why they're doing it. And it actually, they don't have bad matches together, but it's like, you know, they need to get some new feuds. I just can't wait till New Day breaks the record so they can drop the tag titles.
Tag titles.
What was the next match or segment?
Braun Strowman versus one Sami Zayn.
Talk about it, Chris, because you're gonna be very passionate about it.
Sounds like he's throwing up every time he tries out. That's right.
I found this to be very horseshit. So Braun Strowman lost too in the traditional 5-on-5 match. So why is he not punished? Why is Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho not punished? They all lost too. But no, since Sami Zayn lost, he has to get punished instead. Makes sense, right?
Because he's the babyface.
So isn't Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns?
Exactly, but they're actually in the title picture.
Why did they get punished?
They were punished.
Is that news about it, or is it more
Well,
like?
smart.
It's just
That's what I do.
it's aggravating.
Well, if it was the Smarks, then Sami Zayn would be in the main event, not in the match with Braun Strowman.
It's pathetic. First of all, he didn't get one single offensive movement. And then Mick Foley came out and was like, okay, I didn't mean for this to happen. That's enough. Stop it.
Perfect.
Please, just stop it.
Just perfect.
I'm crying. I'm like, please, just fucking end it already.
I didn't
End
like,
the fucking torture that this is this match.
I mean, I didn't like what they were doing was good because of Braun Strowman made him look dominant, but I did hate it that it was at the expense of Sami Zayn.
It is that he looks like he's gonna get traded too.
And he should. In
Alright,
fact,
so,
that's-
can I get my opinion? Yeah. So, I think this can mean something for Sami Zayn. I don't think Chris is gonna like this, but I think it could be a potential heel turn for Sami Zayn.
It's not a heel turn for Sami Zayn. He's getting
Easy.
traded to SmackDown.
No, he comes up the next week and he's pissed at. Oh,
First of
actually,
all-
no.
Why would that even make any sense? Because he's so massively over the crowd.
You know, actually,
Why would it make any
no,
sense in the turn heel? It doesn't.
There's a coffee here.
No, and the second, I said heel turn for Sami Zayn. What I really mean is heel turn for Mick Foley because.
Heel turn for Sami Zayn means heel turn for Mick Foley.
All right, I screwed up my words.
All right, that makes sense, right? It makes sense, right? Because Mick Foley and Sami Zayn are the same person.
Yeah, Sami Zayn come out. You basically have
don't
him
end the video.
more or less call.
That's the rest of the notes,
bitch,
people.
Tell him that Stephanie runs him and he doesn't run anything, and he's just Stephanie's puppet. And you can have him
That's
legit
what-
get
that's
fully
what
pissed,
matters.
and you go, all right, you know what? You want to talk to your GM that way? Fine, I'm going to put you in another match with Strowman, and he'll do the same thing. No, stop hurting him. I don't like watching people get hurt on Monday Night Raw. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm Santa Claus. If Mick Foley can do that whole thing,
I'm Mick Foley, I'm Santa Claus, but also Sami Zayn is the same person as Mick Foley.
Sami Zayn's younger Santa. Okay,
So- Well, the way you're explaining it though, it sounds like you can make it Mick Foley look like even more like a bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick Foley into a bitch, and you basically have Sammy call him out on it, and then you get Sammy over with the crowd.
But-
and you turn
But also
Foley-
too,
you turn
because
Foley-
Mick Foley is the same person as Sami Zayn.
You turn Foley into a heel, and you have him roll.
Look,
his
he
ass.
That also wouldn't make any
You
sense
shouldn't
either.
give him too much crap. He messed up his words. It happens. People watch. So now you have permission. The next time Chris messes up his words, to wag on him about it.
I don't give a shit.
Wag on him.
Hey, I'm giving you permission. Take the permission.
Okay, I take your permission to wag on Chris.
That sounds gross.
Let's keep this game.
on
Right?
Well,
We're gonna
get
keep-
train going, so
Choo
I figure it makes sense.
Okay, but anyhow, so like I said, I didn't mind the booking decision.
I also didn't mind Sami Zayn being Mick Foley.
I didn't mind Strowman
Mick Foley.
Strowman looking like a dominant monster, but I hate that it was at the expense of Sami Zayn. Everyone be quiet, because John's gotta give us John, what's your opinion on this?
You just put your hand into a diseased bucket.
Actually, just full of coffee.
They have AIDS and herpes all over your face.
Hey, Braun Strowman is like herpes. He spreads and no one likes it.
Everyone liked Braun Strowman, they just didn't like the way
Hey,
that,
don't make fun of my favorite wrestler like that.
they just did not like the way that he looked going up against
He's
like,
my favorite, leave him alone.
Sorry,
Oh my God.
sorry, James Ellsworth.
ooh, go away.
Piece of shit.
You're banned from the show.
Stretch, I'm playing, it's like,
I don't give a
Alright,
shit about what you're playing.
Next match or segment.
Shit. God damn.
Next match or
Shit.
segment.
You fucked up on the shit.
The makeover of Emelina.
Shit.
shit.
Wait, Chris is gonna give his thoughts on the makeover.
So the makeover of Emelina. It's simple as this. WWE tried so fucking hard to get away from what they're going back to, which is sluts, instead of women who can actually wrestle.
Here's the thing, it makes her a good heel off the bat because people.
But at the same time, this is what they were trying to get rid of. This is what they were trying to get rid of, not bring back.
Yes.
This is what they were trying to get rid of. Only women who can wrestle, not whores like Kelly.
Here's the worst part about it is we all know women can wrestle.
They can, but they don't let her because they give her the slutty gimmick.
They can't get over the heel.
It's stupid. They're thinking with their dicks and not with their heads.
It's great because you can't get over your heel, and it's great because even though I'm saying that, I'm gonna boo the living shit out of her when she shows up.
Wonder what?
Because she's an heel.
Um,
Because she's an heel.
That's a Jim Cornette quote, by the way.
Yep.
Think with your dicks, not with your heads.
What did you think of Emelina?
You hate Jim Cornette.
He's pompous.
You hate Jim Cornette.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. You don't deserve to live anymore.
What do you think of this whole Emelina?
Jim, so you're gonna tell me that
Deep South Wrestling.
So-
OVW.
so you think Jim Cornette's awful, right?
I do not think he's awful.
You just said
I
that,
just
but
think
okay.
he's a little pompous.
Vince Russo.
Okay, on second thought, he's starting
Vince
to look a lot
Russo.
better.
That's all I'm gonna say.
What I think of the makeover. Ready? 2 things.
Fuck that. Fuck the V. Okay, so what's next?
All hail the queen.
Terrible segment, move on.
Sasha Bailey versus
Terrible,
Nia.
move on.
Rollins interview.
Good.
Good. Rollins, should we say what he talked about in that?
Rick Swan versus Noam Dar. Noam Dar.
Noam Dar and
TJ
Perkins
Dar.
for the #1 contendership to the Cruiserweight Championship.
The cruiser. Wait,
Good match.
On the premiere episode of the WWE 205.
Kevin Owens interview.
I thought the match between the cruiserweight.
The one mistake they made, I think, in that match was not having Cedric Alexander in that match.
No, I thought
Because Noam Dar wrestled 2 matches and suddenly deserves it as a title shot when Cedric Alexander's been fighting to get that title shot since the very beginning of the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, I hated that he was doing like a flowaway match.
He's going to throw in match of the bar.
I agree.
I don't care if it's 3 baby faces, 2 baby faces, 1 heel. Why does that make a difference?
I think they were all baby faces. I think.
You can tell this difference.
That's what I gotta read, people. That
next.
shit.
Tony,
But Owens'
Tony
promo
Nese
was really good.
Like the heels along with Davari.
Kevin Owens interview with Phil. Dr.
No, it
Phil.
wasn't Phil.
Damn it! I wanted to be with Dr. Phil.
It was.
Can you
with-
picture that
It's
Dr.
the
Phil
first
with
one.
Kevin Owens to be hilarious?
That would be great. But
See, Kevin, once you got a problem here is that
Chris,
the lip.
You dare bring up that fucker's name.
Chris is gonna go off on him when we start the SmackDown with you. So.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Dr. Phil, not him.
Don't worry, kid.
No, can you picture that? It's like, now, Chris, I think you're using a list as a byproduct of your gay side trying to come out to Kevin Owens.
oh,
You still-
who's
you-
gay now, huh?
You just made the list.
That'd be great. But the Kevin Owens promo was really good, and I really enjoyed it.
Jericho's not gay. He's extremely gay.
Yeah.
So then we had the main event.
He
It was the
Flamboyant.
WWE Universal Championship, no disqualification match.
With the
WWE.
scarf,
You missed the segment.
the scarf and the creepy hand.
What was the segment? I missed?
You missed the WWE shop segment.
Oh,
Yeah, we got it. Here they do this.
Fuck it. Move on.
can we?
Fuck it.
Enzo,
Fuck it. We won't do it live.
But we are live.
we don't have it.
So basically, now it's the main event.
Was Steve?
With
We'll let you
Seth
talk.
Rollins versus
Well,
Kevin
let's let
Owens
Steve
for
talk
the
about it.
Universal
Let's
Championship.
let Steve talk about them.
It was a fantastic falls count anywhere, not falls anywhere. No holds barred
the main
match.
event, yeah, I'll talk about the main event.
And obviously WWE doesn't get the point of ban from ringside. I don't think they knew what that means.
Okay, just give me okay. So yeah, the match goes on, and basically,
The fuck
Chris
is
Jericho
going on
and
over
Roman
here?
Reigns is banned from ringside. So Roman Reigns didn't show up. You know why? Chris, do you know why, Kevin? Yeah, not
Kevin Owens showed up because he's in the back.
All right, do you know why?
What, Kevin Owens showed up to this match?
Do you know
Now you did. That's why he showed up.
Do you know why Roman Reigns didn't show up?
Because he wasn't in the match.
No,
But Kevin Owens was.
Because he was banned from ringside. All right, here's the thing.
You can't talk anymore now. You did.
The dead can talk. I'm not crazy. All right, anyhow. So, Chris Jericho comes out, ironically in a Sin Cara mask. Let me just say, Chris, well played.
Yeah, that was very well.
That was fun.
He's also said that there's no beef between him and Sin Cara. That was just a tribute to his friend Sin Cara.
All right.
Legitimately, if you look it up, it's out there.
A tribute to Miss.
It's tribute to his good friend.
Here's the thing. So, am I upset that Chris Jericho broke the rule and came out?
Yes, because you love faces.
No, I'm not upset about it. Here's what I'm upset about. There should have been a repercussion right then and there, because because he's obviously going to get some repercussion on Raw, but it's not going to be a big deal now because you would have had a big deal happen at the climax of Raw. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Teasing.
No,
It's called teasing it, Steve.
Yes, but having it happen right at the climax of Raw is always so much better than them doing it at the beginning of a show. So here's what should have happened. All right, straight up. So originally I was gonna say fire Jericho, but yeah, would that make sense? Yes, but would that be a horrible idea?
He'll make another list of
No.
reasons why I should be rehired.
Here's what should have happened. Mick
The
Foley
list
should have come out and
2.0.
been like, I made a rule, I warned you, I've been giving people repercussions all night, and now you're gonna get yours, Jericho. And then he can say, Jericho, you're fired, and that'll be the end of Raw. He just says, Chris Jericho.
So the match doesn't end. It says get Jericho, you're fired.
No,
Then ends
no.
Raw.
And
And then the Raw just ends.
No, Owens wins, and they're celebrating, and then Foley comes out and says, I said you're banned from ringside. You want to break my rules? Fine. Chris Jericho, you're fired. And Raw ends with Jericho being fired, and Owens is not really there for him. Jericho's kind of on the ground on the outside of the ring crying a little bit because he just got fired. And Owens is just like, whatever. And he's still celebrating with his title. And he's telling Chris to get up and get over it. And Jericho's just not moving. So Owens just leaves him there, goes backstage, and Jericho's just still on the ground crying. And he's not really crying.
Bawling his eyes out.
It's not bawling his eyes out,
you know what we gotta do?
He's cheering
It's a
up.
faucet.
He's on the ground just like
It's a
this.
faucet.
You know what we gotta do?
He's cheering up, and he's just sitting there like, what the hell?
Choo choo. Keep the gay trade going. Woo.
So that way the
What the
next
fuck
week,
is going on?
so that way the next week on Raw, you can have Owens be like, he sacrificed himself for me, but there's nothing I can do for him now, and you can keep Jericho off TV until the Rumble.
Except for his current deal kind of ends after Roadblock, or whatever the fuck we do. It says Roadblock.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah, he's going on tour next year.
Well, come on, Fossey's not in. Oh no, Fossey's.
But then, yeah, you like
He's
the
going
main
to tour
event.
next
But
year.
you did like the main event, though.
His deal was only
I
supposed to
like it,
originally go to
but
WrestleMania.
They should have. I was gonna say Jericho will probably sign an extension to a line.
I don't know when he's, but they said this could be his last match for a while.
All right, well,
Because Fozzy hasn't toured in a while because he kind of put it off to be back in WWE for a year.
let me just say,
Yeah,
if
but,
he's going on tour and his contract ends after Roadblock, then Foley should come out this upcoming Monday and tell him if you lose, you're fired.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And his match should be against none other than Braun Strowman.
He's throwing
Because let's be honest, the crowd is behind Jericho. I always always say, yeah, he's supposed to be here with him. I like him, he's funny. So, what do you do? What
do you like?
I changed my mind. People
Heel
saying
versus heel matchups.
yes, heel versus heel, but
Yay!
obviously the crowd's going to be behind one of them.
It's gonna be behind Jericho.
Me.
So he'll come
Behind
over.
Jericho.
You're not in the
And
match.
then you have Braun Strowman be the person that makes Jericho leave, and that puts more heat on him.
This show can kiss my ass.
I thought it was good.
You didn't like Raw?
No. What?
Why not?
It was so
I
good.
thought it was good.
I give it a 9.
It was good. Right?
I
9's too strong. Like a 7.
8 out of 10. Why did you
So
hate
you're
it?
telling me that's a fucking phenomenally great Raw?
It was. They had some brilliant moments.
That's what a 9 is.
Gallows.
9 is a great, fantastic Raw where they did nothing wrong.
Enzo
All right,
Amore's.
You better not make a fucking gay joke about this, but Raw had something that hasn't had in a long time since the Attitude Era. Nudity.
A penis?
No
jokes.
Let me tell you.
A penis?
Let me tell you this. Why they had the reason why it is an 8. It's good. They had matches. But I thought the second hour in the middle of the show was kind of boring. I thought, Gallows and
It
Anderson.
definitely not, it's on the higher spectrum of the 10, of the 1 to 10 scale.
Right.
Yeah.
I give it a D.
But did not watch?
A D
Bingo.
for Dick.
Why didn't you watch it?
Dick.
Why didn't you watch it, dude?
Cause
I thought I was supposed to be making dick jokes. You're the one saying dick.
Ooh.
Big Dick Johnson.
Big dick Dudley. Big dick Dudley.
Okay.
Big
Now that
Dick
we've talked.
Dick.
Now that we've talked about. Now that we've talked about.
James Ellsworth, that's the thing to make his name.
Now that we've talked about law,
Small Dick Dick.
Chris is we're gonna talk about SmackDown. Chris, go over the notes. for
All right.
Little dick
Fucking pre-show.
Okay, no
So
pre-show.
The first show was James Ellsworth. This is Little Dick Dick.
Little Dick Dickly.
Rockstar Spud?
David Otunga, Mauro Ranallo, JBL, and Fuckboy.
All right, so everybody, I'm quiet. He's gonna do his win now.
So, if I may, I am a.
He doesn't like Tom
If
Phillips.
you didn't know this by now, Tom Phillips is a piece of shit.
He doesn't like Tom
Um,
Phillips.
Let him talk.
His wife, specifically, not Tom Phillips, fuck him. Rich Brennan's wife called him out on Twitter for being a piece of shit, and what she is. And they're gonna pull it up and read what he said.
She said.
He, she, with shim, min,
Ish.
So, it all started up with Taz. Taz said, Rich Brennan was a humble type of play-by-play guy, learning the ropes and wanted to pay his dues. Tom Phillips, complete opposite. And then Rich Brennan's wife, Jessica, said, making it in WWE has less to do with talent than who's going to bury on your way to the top, which is Tom's specialty. Basically says it right there. The fact that he basically buried Rich Brennan on the way to the top. And Rich Brennan is the much, much better commentator.
Why
But
did he bury him?
Tom Phillips is a WWE style commentator where he's just a fucking sheep and reads everything word for word.
And he's not good at calling moves.
He's not good at commentating, period. He's terrible. Corey Graves outclasses him by 1,000,000 on the NXT. If you watch the pay-per-views, Tom Phillips is like lost out there.
Yeah.
He's fucking lost. He doesn't know who's calling half the time. I remember it was when I think it was when Hideo Itami came back.
Yeah.
Like he was silent for 5 minutes while Corey Graves was just freaking out. And it was some of those it was like whatever, like it was I think it was when Hideo Itami came back or at Brooklyn or what, it was in between that time period. And he was freaking out about something, I forget what it was. But and then you got nothing from Tom Phillips for like 3 minutes. He didn't say a single word.
He doesn't say anything on SmackDown either.
It's pointless to be out there.
At least David Otunga's trying.
David Otunga is trying. David Otunga is trying. I give him credit for that. I'm kind of like starting like
That's the David Otunga. It's
every
all about
week.
power.
But okay.
Yes,
Also,
I mean,
and Tom Phillips just needs. He
needs to get out of WWE.
He's an ass kicker. He's an ass kisser.
were you
He
about to
kisses-
say he's an ass kicker?
Yeah.
Ass kicker.
Tom Phillips, yeah, he gets his ass kicked, is what it is.
Ass
Literally every day.
Believe it or not, though, do you think he's an ass kisser?
Oh, I agree, 100%. His lips haven't been detached from Vince McMahon's ass since he got to
I was
WWE.
gonna say, what if Vince kicked him in the ass as one of his weird finishes?
Oh, I
Do you ever notice that every week that Tom Phillips' nose seems to get smaller and smaller and smaller?
Have you noticed that his dick seems to get smaller and smaller every week too?
I don't look at his dick, but it's,
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do
Did
you?
you just say you're looking at someone's dick?
So since we had the Tom Phillips spin up, what do you think of Tom Phillips?
Well, it's very noticeable.
Well.
Oh, no, I was trying to say lack thereof.
what do I think of him? I think he's bland. I'm going to look at the camera here.
Yeah. So
I think he's bland, generic, and I will crush him.
I'm just saying.
Are you looking
Steve.
at Goldberg's
No,
dick
I
as
read
he
a
comes
so
book.
up?
Steve,
I read
they
a
can
book
see
on
Steve.
Goldberg once. and-
Steve.
What?
Cheese.
Since the Tom
Since you
Phillips
guys
spin
might
was-
have a Goldberg's dick or a blick.
No, it was on
Dick
a book.
cheese.
His crush was like the cover of a book, basically.
Wow, this show is.
What?
Let's keep the book train going.
Yeah.
What the fuck type of book are you reading where Goldberg's dick's on the cover?
It was a children's book about Goldberg. Anyhow, what?
What we were all.
What's Goldberg's dick on the cover? What the fuck?
Jeez.
Rock the public
And cheese.
library, want it?
What the
I know
fuck?
where it is.
What the fuck type of book are you reading?
I read it when I was
Why is this book
I know
available to
exactly
children?
where it is.
Small Slayer Steiner.
Yeah.
We were all talking about Tom Phillips. What do you think of Tom Phillips?
I think Tom Phillips is Voldemort.
Useless.
Okay.
He should not be named.
Yes, Tom Phillips is Voldemort.
How about I can have it?
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
The fuck is Voldemort?
Voldemort.
Is it Voldemort?
Let's continue with the SmackDown notes. Chris,
Voldemort.
continue with.
Yeah, because he says nose is getting smaller. You know why? Because Voldemort doesn't have a nose.
You're about to speak the
Well,
name.
that's a very vicious way to write on a fucking whiteboard.
Except he changed his last name from Riddle to Phillips.
It always magically goes off.
Oh, plug it back. You unplug my computer.
All
No,
right.
Yeah.
So we do have some
No, down there,
NXT
down below.
Takeover news, guys,
Down below.
from the mouth of Paul Levesque,
Yeah.
aka Triple H. WWE will indeed run an NXT Takeover show the night before the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
So it's now official.
So
Triple H announced on Twitter the next Takeover special will take place on January 28th in San Antonio, Texas, at the Freeman Coliseum. Tickets will go on sale for the event December 2nd. You can buy them.
I got the perfect name. NXT Takeover Houston. We have up front.
It wouldn't make any sense because it's not Houston.
Where is it?
NXT.
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
So, they want to be Houston, we have a
No,
problem.
no. This was gonna be NXT Takeover
Sriracha sauce.
Alamo.
I think that's literally like the best thing for it.
Yeah, NXT Takeover
Or
Alamo.
NXT
Like the next
Takeover, Antonio.
NXT Takeover. Do you remember the Alamo?
So that's pretty
Do you remember?
That's good.
The
That's good
Alamo.
though that we've been takeover special the night before.
Yeah.
So it should be
So
fantastic.
let's get
All right, let's get to the actual card.
Yeah.
Because we're like way off top.
I'm SmackDown anyways.
It's the Shane McMahon promo to begin the show, which has
What's
him
up,
coming up,
everybody?
congratulating his
I'm
team.
McMahon.
And
What he says that there's,
he
On the money.
he threw a shout out to Raw also too, and he also discredited Dean Ambrose because he almost cost Team SmackDown the win.
Yeah.
And
I have a
whatnot.
concussion.
What?
Shane McMahon. I have a concussion.
And
I took a dumb spot.
he did.
That was
And so so he basically called. It was Ellsworth came up first, right? Or was it
No,
Ambrose?
Ambrose came up first.
Ambrose came up first. Was making a couple of jokes.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Ambrose was really funny. And
Whoa, what's going on?
James Ellsworth.
He hasn't come out yet though.
and then he calls James Ellsworth out, and they basically acknowledge the fact that he doesn't have a contract yet.
Or 10.
So the fact that he's been allowed to come into the
No,
building
he's-
is pretty ridiculous if he doesn't even have a contract.
Exactly. And
So
and later on, and then AJ comes out because Shane McMahon kicks Ambrose out of the arena.
Six
And
times.
that plays into it later on.
Yeah.
Sprinkles in throughout the show.
Yeah.
And Ellsworth is in the ring, and AJ comes out, and they have like a little weird confrontation on the ramp between Ambrose and Styles. And Styles comes in complaining about Ellsworth that he's getting a match against me. And then
I want a contract.
Ellsworth's like I want all or nothing.
Yeah.
In a ladder match, me versus AJ Styles. If I win, I get a contract, and also I get a WWE World Heavyweight Championship match.
And also
In the main event.
Styles had mentioned too that after what Ambrose did on Survivor Series, he should be banned from Raw. He should be
I banned from Raw.
He's 40 is banned from Raw.
I meant
Banned
to
from a
say,
show that he's not even on.
I meant to say banned. He should be kicked off SmackDown Live.
Exactly, because it makes sense, because he was causing the team to win. And yeah, and so that is. But so then we have the.
Well, with good. I thought they already said
It was good
It was
opening
weird though because of Ellsworth.
It was good because of the awkward sort of interaction between AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose coming up the ramp, which is really awkward and weird.
And then afterwards, Ambrose pops up from out of nowhere right after Styles leaves. It's just hilarious.
That's the one of many times he does that on the show.
What do you think?
And
And
then-
then you didn't watch SmackDown, did you?
The Miz and Maurice. He didn't
What
watch
do you think?
WWE at all this week, so the Miz and Maurice backstage. I forget what this is. This is.
They were doing a photo shoot, and Daniel Bryan comes up
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah,
ends
right.
it. And the Miz says, "Why are you ending this?" And Daniel Bryan says, "Oh, well, the Miz thinks that he's gonna have a Miz given for keeping the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown." But then Daniel Bryan says, "No, I hated the way you won. You took the easy way out to win." So Daniel Bryan says that you want to have a Miz given. We're gonna have you defend the Intercontinental Championship against Kalisto tonight, and Miz tries to protest, like, don't protest too much because your match is next. Then that after people were taking pictures, like, can I get a copy? And Daniel Bryan's like, can I get a copy of that?
Really weird segment.
I love, but I love Daniel Bryan and Miz together because they have great chemistry.
They do. It was really. It's kind of like that. They have good chemistry, but it's like that awkward, like dynamic where they hate each other, like from like NXT till now.
I feel like they still, in a way, there's some tension probably between Daniel Bryan and the Miz. There has to be some sort of tension because.
And then we move on
To what?
to Dean Ambrose and Shane McMahon backstage as Ambrose comes back into the arena.
I think it was a match next. Oh no.
No, that wasn't. That was after the segment. He comes back into the arena and has pizza, and he asks Shane if he wants pizza, and Shane gets pissed and tells him, "Get out now, just go." And he's like, "You want a slice of pizza?" And he puts the pizza on his hand.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there the whole time.
I know.
So then
I'll be honest, I was like almost let my jocks on that one.
that was really funny.
So we had the first actual match on the show. It was an Intercontinental Championship match. Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus Kalisto.
And Baron Corbin ruins this match because fuck Baron Corbin. Anyways.
So no, I have a question though. What hell?
You want to fuck Baron Corbin?
What the hell happened?
I never said I wanted to fuck Baron Corbin. I said fuck, as in fuck Baron Corbin. Not fuck him in general in the asshole. I'm saying fuck as in fuck Baron Corbin.
What's up with this show today?
Damn. Yeah. But anyhow, what was weird is like it seemed like Baron Corbin, I think, like missed his cue because Kalisto was on the top rope, and then the camera cut to the crowd, but like no one was coming out. But Kalisto had to wait for a while to go on the top rope. It was weird.
Stupid match, stupid finish, stupid Baron Corbin.
Afterwards, Baron Corbin lays out Kalisto with the end of days. Obviously, they're continuing that feud.
Yeah, Miz winning.
Because, I don't know. I guess it makes sense in a sense because you have to do something with the fact that Baron Corbin just took out Kalisto, so you can't just forget about it. So.
All right, so then we have Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan backstage.
This is when they do the whole pizza bit.
When the pizza bit was before.
No, it's in this segment they do it before. The segment you were talking.
What was the one with Ambrose and?
When Shane actually kicked, forced him to go.
I mixed those two up. Yeah. The pizza one was after. The first one's where he actually forced him out. He's like, "Can I get my jacket? Because it's cold outside." He's like, "No, just get out."
Yeah.
He's like, "You want anything? I'm going to. Do you want some food or anything?" No, just go.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. And then that pizza thing happened.
And Alexa Bliss comes up though, and she wants her rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So Becky Lynch comes up and says she'll give her a rematch. So now it's been announced it's going to be Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And they stop bickering at each other. Natalya has to come in and break this up. I hate the way Natalya is, but and Natalya blames Becky Lynch for the reason that Team SmackDown woman lost.
So it's a horrible match later on.
Yeah. And then they had that horrible joke where Becky Lynch says, "I'm going to break a slice of Alexa Bliss's arm," or something like that.
Some stupid pun.
Yeah.
It wasn't even funny at all. It was cringy. Baron Corbin.
Daniel Bryan punishes him by putting him in a match with King.
The tag team turmoil match.
This
was won by American Alpha, I guess.
Yeah.
The turmoil part, but
I thought this was match of the night.
It was good. I feel like if this could have been on a pay-per-view, it would have gone 20 minutes, and it would have been a lot better.
Because what I hated about it was it really should have just been the Usos versus American Alpha because
Usos?
Yeah,
Usos.
The Usos, Maggle.
It should have been the Usos versus American Alpha because they're really the ones that wrestled the whole match. I hated the fact that the vaudevillains were eliminated just like that.
It was Maggle.
The vaudevillains have become nothing more than jobbers on SmackDown. It's a disgrace.
Maggle.
But American Alpha win the tag team turmoil, but they're not number one contenders yet because then
Wyatts are.
No,
as in Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt.
They're not number one contenders, but they get up and say that they can have a match with them next week.
With Randy Wyatt and Bray Wyatt.
And the winner will face
Randy Wyatt and Bray Wyatt.
Oh, I remember that, yeah. But the winners
Mr. Electricity, Bray Wyatt.
But
Brian Watt.
But it's gonna be they announced that next week it's gonna be
Jimmy Fox joined them.
Randy versus American Alpha.
Thomas Edison.
#1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And he came out with a lantern. I thought he was like an electrician.
You thought because he came out with a lantern that he was an electrician. First of all, an electrician really doesn't carry a lantern.
Plus,
This
plus,
is in the 1700s.
plus, a lantern doesn't even lose electricity. It uses candles.
Well, it's an electric lantern. I mean, I thought everyone knew that.
An electrician using a flashlight,
But have you noticed?
not a
that-
lantern.
Have you noticed that he just does this with the lantern? Why would you blow out a light bulb?
Because he's trying to make it look cool.
All right, so
Well,
this
no,
is
it's
a boring
electric.
match. Alexa Bliss and
No,
Natalia.
But what did you think of the tag? You like the tag team?
I did. I said I liked it
What do
already,
you think
but
of the setup with Wyatt and American Alpha?
I like it. But it should be. It should have been on. It should have been on a pay-per-view. I feel like you can't rush this type of match.
I hated, like, this was really just a match between
Triple
American
threat
Alpha
tag team
and
table match.
It
A lot of
really
T's in that sentence.
it kind of ruins it in a way
Oh my god.
because of the fact that these teams don't have enough time to wrestle, and then by the time it comes down to the finish, they've been in the ring for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And if it's on a
The
pay-per-view,
real people that got the time was American Alpha.
yeah,
Hey,
or even less than that. Some of them got like 10, 15 seconds.
The Vaudevillains were out of the match like that.
hey, Owen. Ready?
Rowan, chill.
You know what you should do?
Watts, chill.
What?
A triple threat tag team tables match.
That would
With a
be bad.
lot of T's in that sentence.
That'd be great.
All right, next match or segment.
Boring Natalia versus boring Becky Lynch.
It wasn't a bad match. It really wasn't a bad match, dude.
I've already seen it. I don't need to see it again.
I went to go see Moana, so that's where I was.
Okay, fuck that.
But
Daniel Bryan,
Becky
Becky.
Lynch wins with the solo, and Alexa Bliss attacks Becky Lynch afterwards. Set it up to a TLC match.
Daniel Bryan backstage.
Miz comes up and he's upset because Dolph Ziggler super kicked him. We forgot that after his Intercontinental title match,
He gets super kicked by Ziggler and no one made a reaction. So
Ziggler, the Wiggler from
you think they would cheer, but then no one made a reaction.
All
Yeah.
Ziggler. Dolph.
and Miz says that Ziggler should be suspended because he was out there being a fighting champion like Daniel Bryan wanted him to, but Daniel Bryan doesn't want to do that. And he's going to give Miz a rematch. Ziggler a
He's gonna
rematch.
give the Miz a rematch for his own championship.
Against himself. It's gonna be a mirror.
Mike Mazanin versus the
This
Miz.
is literally gonna be the whole match right here.
Let's go, Chris Fidelli.
Oh,
by
look
himself.
at this.
He just has to fall forward on his face.
No. They'll take a mop. They'll take a mop and they'll put a picture of the Miz on it. It has the same amount of wrestling talent as him.
Oh, I know, yeah, exactly.
I could
But
put
then
it
how
out
the Miz,
there.
then how, and now there's going to be a ladder match for the Intercontinental
Be a
Championship.
good match.
Miz versus Ziggler. Miz says that he's going to put the skull crushing finale on this feud because with Daniel Bryan typing out this is going to be the final match between Ziggler.
So he's gonna put the skull crushing finale on this feud, basically.
Yeah.
So he's saying he's gonna skull crushing finale the Ziggler at the top of the ladder and kill him in the process.
It's better than being burned alive.
Into a dustpan! Yay!
Wait till you see the
That's-
fantasy book.
Speaking of the devil, Carmella, the stupid whore.
Talk about it.
I have no idea what even happened.
Oh, so Carmella was on the phone. Nikki Bella comes up, and she thinks that Carmella was the one that attacked her at
It's not just Natalia.
And so Carmella says, if I was going to attack you, I would have made it public. She says that you made a lot of enemies right here, like Charlotte, like Dana Brooke, the E-cast of Total Divas. Then she talked about, how its boyfriend John Cena's all hustle, loyalty, and respect, but you're no Mother Teresa. So then Nikki Bella says, you know what, you're right. I'm going to prove that at TLC because Daniel Bryan made a match between you and me in a no disqualification match.
I could just springs it out of the glass like, hey, by the way, we have a match. At the
I'll
Divas.
see you.
Something!
When did that happen?
What?
What happened? Like you said, I like you just explained it.
I will see you on Sunday.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
So,
the main event.
second to last match
Oh,
is a burned up flying dustpan versus Baron Corbin.
once you guys see that video and once you see
When
how
did it become a flying dustpan?
Because I
Burned up flying dustpan
Besides, I didn't do
versus Baron Corbin. Did
Besides,
Corbin
I
win
didn't
the
do it on
match
the
too,
show
right?
by disqualification because Kalisto attacked him.
Of course he did. Anyway, so the
Two
match
fuck
stopped
finishes.
as per usual. What punishment? You gotta face the less scary Kane. What
And,
punishment?
And then
Kane,
Kalisto,
Kane.
and then afterwards, Kane lays out Baron Corbin with a choke slam, and Kalisto's about to get a chair and beat up Baron Corbin, but he escapes before he can. And then Baron Corbin gets back in the ring.
So I think like no sold the choke slam. Wow, great.
And then Kalisto throws the chair in his face and hits a spinning heel kick right onto Baron Corbin, while the chair's in his face. So Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan announced Daniel Bryan announced it's going to be a chairs match between Baron Corbin and Kalisto.
Smacking shit.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin and Kalisto are having a chairs match.
Okay. Yeah. And then
I think Kalisto could do some innovative things with the chair, so that would be nice. But
okay, no one cares about Baron Corbin. So the main event, useless Mick Uselesson versus the phenomenal Alan Jones in a ladder match.
Steve, you talk about it.
Well, he's not wrong about calling him Useless Nick. But
Useless Nick, Nucleus Nick.
Useless
Steve,
Nick
we just can't
Useless Mick Uselesson.
Steve, we just can't get our sentences out today.
Nick Nichols.
all right, whatever.
Nick Nicholson.
Nick Nicholas.
Jack Nicholson. Okay. So anyhow, yeah,
Spence,
the match
Spence.
was
Oh, damn it, so close.
It was a
it
piece.
was
Wow.
AJ versus
I had to tell the one for it too.
it was AJ Styles versus James Ellsworth, then a ladder match for Ellsworth's SmackDown contract. And basically, Dean Ambrose
Jimmy
came out in
Hayes.
a hockey jersey, and because it was a hockey jersey, they were in Canada. People were blowing all over themselves about it. So that goes on. Ellsworth wins. Ellsworth actually did pretty well. I'll give him that.
Everyone says he did this all by himself, though.
Yep.
And the fact that the one key point of the match was an AJ Styles no soul going over the top rope.
I don't think he was supposed to.
He went over the top rope and landed awfully on the outside, and within 10 seconds he was back up again.
No, he like
Now
Hit the
James
top
Ellsworth
rope,
has a fucking
and then, like,
contract.
He died going to the outside.
it was like
If he holds this fucking WWE World Championship, that's gonna be a spit in his face. The guys like Hulk Hogan, guys like The Undertaker.
2 words.
It's like, oh,
2 words. One name. Not even just 2 words, but one name. David Arquette. Yeah.
Yeah.
James Ellsworth wins the title.
That's
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
Guys,
And
no.
WWE,
Hi.
You gotta
Hi,
do the
James.
chin. Even no chin. Perfect.
you're insane.
So overall,
And
You're
Sad
terrible
night.
SmackDown, terrible show.
I give it
Dean Ambrose
Did
made
not
it
watch
what it was.
I'll give it a 6.
A lot of matches
a 6
sucked.
out of 10.
The best thing,
No, 4
on
out
it.
of 10. 4 out of 10.
I give it a 3 out of 10 for
James
Ambrose
Ellsworth.
and the tag team tournament.
James Ellsworth is the Crimson Chin.
If you don't have my attention, it means you're doing something wrong, because I am 100%. If I'm on YouTube watching YouTube videos WWE about non-wrestling stuff, then you've lost my attention.
I mean, they had the good Natalia Becky Lynch match. That was good.
It was not enough good on the show to sit through 2 hours of it.
Like it felt like it was a circus show happening.
It was like an hour's worth of good stuff.
Yeah.
With Ambrose being the star of the show.
Yeah.
That women's match in the tag team turmoil.
So another question I have is, if Ambrose, you realize if Ambrose goes to Raw, there's really no reason to watch SmackDown, right?
Exactly.
So
There's no reason
maybe
to watch SmackDown as it is. It's so painful to watch. It's so painful.
What if the Shield came to SmackDown?
It wouldn't make any sense.
That would make sense. Sure.
It wouldn't make any sense at all, because then Raw's losing 2 top guys.
Raw can afford to lose a couple guys.
They can afford to lose mid-carders who could be main eventers.
Yeah.
They can't afford to lose 2 top guys.
all right, let's do our plugs.
All right. And since John can't get his ugly face out of the way.
Watch the Football Reporters, damn it.
Exactly. Watch the Football Reporters. We didn't do a show this week because it was Thanksgiving break.
Last 3 weeks, actually.
Yeah, that's true. I'm all discombobulated. This Wednesday, potentially, maybe, a Football Reporter show will be uploaded in this very room, I might add.
It's live, actually.
Are we going live on Wednesday? Oh! So it will be up to date. You will see it live, and you will fucking subscribe. Because well, I guess that's time.
Then make sure to check out the CM Brothers channel because I do a series called What's Better Raw with SmackDown. Make sure to check that out.
Obviously not SmackDown.
This week it was not SmackDown, no.
Never is SmackDown. And
Make sure to check out my Owen the Talking Idiot channel
Hashtag
where I make non-wrestling videos. And like I said, make sure you check out my appearance on the Wrestling Roundtable.
The wrestling knockoff roundtable, by the way.
And
Not the
Make sure to check-
ruthless round table.
make sure to check out John Tuddy's YouTube channel. It's actually called that name, John Tuddy. Make sure you check that out.
My good subscribe.
Tutty.
Then
TTY. T
Steve's got
U
nothing. He's
T
got
T
nothing.
Y. Tuddy.
He's got,
John Tuddy.
yeah, he's got nothing. He's got nothing.
He's got nothing because it's
Shout out.
fancy.
Oh, by the
Chris
way,
has nothing.
I have nothing
He
yet.
has a YouTube
I have a
channel.
YouTube channel. Don't subscribe to it.
Okay.
There's nothing on there.
Subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.
There's
'cause
nothing on
We
there.
got big plans for this channel. Big plans.
big plan.
Massive.
Bye.
That's the best my way.